With our distribution lines now drawn, we're ready for our first round of sizing calculations. First, we need to go to our Calculate panel and click on the icon labeled Sizing. Then down here at the bottom, where our command window is, we have the option to select either hot or both. So we'll type in B for both our cold and hot water lines to be calculated. As you can see, our piping number window is separated into several different sections. Our first section is calculation type, where the pre-dimensioning with constant heat loss. If we liked, we can enable the box by clicking here to run the calculations with a given pressure, but we'll disable this function for now. And we also have the flow rate calculation standards and also options. First, for the calculation standards, we have our flush valve standard curve as well as our flush tank standard curve. We're going to use the IPC 2009 values for both, and on our right hand side we have the flow rate calculation options for our main pipe sizing standard. We have the options here for use predominant fixture standard or generic fixture. We're going to use the generic, and also for standard for generic fixtures we have the option of either choosing flush valve or tank fixtures. We'll use tank. If we were creating an assembly, we would be able to use this section down here. On our right hand section, we have our first box separated into general settings, system sizing, and given pressure calculation setting. Our general settings, if we would like, we can enable the box where it forces the fixture connection size to the supplying pipe, or we can also enable the box, which we'll do, for round up the fixture unit to the upper table value. Our system sizing, we have our maximum delta P as well as our maximum velocity allowed in both our trunks and in our branch feet per second. Our given pressure calculation settings, we have our given pressure for heat per water, or feet per water, excuse me. We also have our maximum number of iteration, which is set at 20. Our pressure accuracy ranges feet of water, and also our maximum delta P for temp PSI per 100 feet. Then we also have our two remaining boxes down here for both our hot system fluid as well as our cold system fluid. For our hot system fluid, which is set at 50 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, we have our medium temperature, viscosity, density, medium pressure, and specific heat, BTUs per pound degrees Fahrenheit. And we have the same for our cold system fluid. If I select calculation, in a few moments a new window will pop up and labeled main calculation results, where our calculation results is derived as pipe origin diameter, which is our Viegapex 1 1/2 inch. Our most demanding terminal, we don't have one at this time. Our cold line flow rate is 14.6 gallons per minute, along with 10 fixture units. Our hot line flow rate is 9.4 gallons per minute with 5 fixture units. Our pressure drop for cold is 30.9, our hot 37.9, and our total, which is our cold plus hot plus terminal pressure drop, is 30.9 feet of water. If I select end, that is our first round of sizing calculations for plumbing.